Well, it may still feel like winter with the weather we're having right now, but a warm up is on the way. Next week, we're hitting the 80s, which means summer is just about here. That also means it is time to refresh our beauty routines for the heat. So here to show us how to update our makeup so it holds up, stays fresh, and keeps you on trend is our makeup artist and lifestyle expert, Michael Moore. Thank you so much for being here. We got Patrice here too.
Yes, a beautiful model, right?
Oh, yes. Okay, so this is exciting because this is something that I think about right around this time of year. First and foremost, before you get started, what do you typically recommend people switch out?
Well, you want to think about the primers you put on before you put any makeup on. And the one thing that I always say is make sure that you're using a primer that has a good SPF in it, okay? So a lot of times with primers nowadays, people are saying, put your SPF, put your primer on, but there's many products out on the market like Lyra Clinical BB Bright. This is amazing product. It's a skincare product as well as a primer, as well as a sun factor of 30.
Love.
Exactly. So if you're living someplace that's a little bit more humid, this could be your one and done thing. Here in Colorado, I say it's probably something to layer on top of a moisturizer, okay? And that's one thing that you want to think about. And then think about your foundation that you're going to be putting on your face. You want to make sure it's something that if you sweat it off, it doesn't leave like a big mark on your face. So if we had a heavy foundation on, which we don't on Patrice, we got
She looks stunning.
Thank you. And this is how she wakes up most of the time looking.
Oh, Patrice.
You know, so. But not that we sleep together, just so you know.
That's another segment.
Exactly. But anyway, with that being said, you want to think about the weight of the foundation, because if you're taking this and you're starting to sweat at a baseball game or something, you don't want the foundation to leave a whole nother color on your face, right? So think about like a skin tint, that's something that is just totally lightweight, but it's a buildable coverage. Or even think about a powder foundation at this time of the year. Something that's going to help blot that oil off the face and keeping it nice and fresh for you, okay?
That's great advice. Okay, so what else do you recommend when it comes to product? I mean, this is like the perfect summer look right here. It doesn't look like she's wearing makeup, but she still looks polished.
Exactly, and that's my whole philosophy on makeup too, is look at the woman, never see the makeup on her face. But even in the summertime, most definitely. So we have some great products, like for instance, we have a product called Hold On Tight. This is something that you can actually use. You can actually put it in your eyebrows to hold your eyebrow on,
Ooh.
your eye lid to put your lid on, and then your concealer to hold that on, and then your lipstick.
Smart.
And it can be like such a multi-purpose product. And then we also have another product that you can actually put into your liquid foundation that makes it totally waterproof.
Wow.
Yes,
so
exactly.
sweat-proof and waterproof?
Exactly. So when you're at the, on the beach in Morocco or something like that.
Oh, I wish.
Monaco. Right?
Either. Sign me up.
And you want to think about that, but you also want to think about lightweight. So like on Patrice today, all we have on her for an eyeshadow and a blush is actually one product. It's,
I love a double duty.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
So could you put that on the lip too?
You can, exactly. And so this is just called Dewdrops. We have a color called Rose Gold on her. And so all she has on, close your eyes, is she has rose gold right here. She has it right here, and we can put it right on top of her lip. But we wanted to really hold something that would be eat-proof, drink-proof, all that kind of stuff. But a lot of those really long-wearing lipsticks are so heavy-looking, right? And they look cakey as the day goes on. So what we created is we created lip stains.
Yes,
and so
I
these
love a
lip
good
stains,
stain.
right, and they look so, but a lot of lip stains are heavy. With this, we created it with like a stain that is like staining a piece of wood. So that the more you put on, the more color it gives you, right? And then all you have to do is just put some sun protection on your lips.
Ooh, that's smart. A lot of us forget about the sun protection for the lips. So what is this?
So this is actually called Soul Protector, and it's an SPF of 30 for your lips, but it's a lip gloss as well. And you can see it's got just a little bit of a gold hue to it. So it's just going to give her a nice uplift.
Stunning.
You can use it by itself, just on naked lips, or use it on top of a lipstick. And then you have just that little bit of glow, and it will just give her great protection as she's walking through Cherry Creek North on a daily basis or something like that.
Oh, Michael Moore, this is such great stuff. I can't wait to learn more from you. But for today, at least we know how to look a lot fresher for summer. And also, I think all your tips too, like for the longevity of the product is really essential. If you guys want more tips from Michael, you can head to his website at michaelmoore.com. Patrice, thank you so much. You look lovely. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.